What is up? What is good, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to a continued story of Twitch versus Mixer versus YouTube versus all the others out there that are trying to take all the streaming audience that is possible. Last week, it was actually Twitch striking back at Mixer, re-signing 3 giant streamers, that being Lupo, Lyric, alongside Tim the Tatman. This week, they strike yet again, and what I think is being undersold out there, underrated, and what could really shift the tides of streamers who stay on the Twitch platform. For all of you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about, this ongoing war, well, it's going to be a long-term one, and Twitch knows that, and so what better to do than to copy the best parts of your enemies over at Mixer. That's going to be a brand new thing now in beta for all partnered streamers out there, and yes, they will be called Twitch channel points, which reward your viewers with actual points that spend time or interact on your stream, and in doing so, they redeem emotes and other things that I'm sure will be added in the future, and as you can probably guess, we can probably assume in the future as well, after you earn those, after you redeem those, to unlock those things for only a certain period of time, so you keep on earning, you keep on spending. This will, I assume, will be a monetary benefit to all the streamers out there that you spend those channel points on, much like that of Mixer Sparks. If you guys do not know about this, it's been time and time again, all competition out there usually copies the better part of other competition. The first thing I think of, if we're trying to relate it to esports and gaming out there, Apex Legends. What do they do great? They had respawn vans. What does Epic Games over at Fortnite do? They just take that and make it one of their own. Now we have Twitch. Of course, they add channel points, much like that of Mixer Sparks. If you guys have no clue how that actually works, we touched on this a few months ago, so here's a very quick clip of how Mixer Sparks compare to Twitch points, and it's pretty similar.
Watching Mixer streams gives you a free currency called Sparks. You get a certain number of Sparks per minute watched, and you can use your Sparks to trigger certain animations, effects, emotes, or any other interactive chat features a stream has enabled, which are called skills. Basically, they let you interact with a streamer without having to pay money. Streamers don't earn money directly from Sparks, but once they are gifted a certain amount of Sparks, Mixer will give them a cash bonus for reaching that milestone.
And I honestly think this is gigantic. Now, you guys, of course, can leave your feedback down below. You can straight up say, Jake, you're an idiot. This is going to do nothing, but I do think this is very undervalued, underrated for anyone who's currently has a gigantic or a semi-large audience on Twitch. They've already been seeing all of these streamers out there go to Mixer, go to YouTube, go to Facebook. Yes, they get a huge payday, but they lose out on that viewership. So what does Twitch do? They re-sign a few of those people out there, I'm sure more in the future as well, and they further incentivize all the streamers who do stay and retain a large part of their audience. I look towards a streamer for an iconic example of a delayed response out there of what she's going to do, that being Pokimane. She was rumored a while back to possibly be joining Mixer. Either whether or not that is true does not matter. That response so far, seemingly she still is on Twitch. Obviously negotiations, contract signings are probably still underway, but what more to keep you on a platform like Twitch where you have an established audience? And she's looking right over at guys like Shroud and Ninja who can barely retain 20% of their former audience, and all of a sudden she's thinking, and yeah, we cannot account for the numbers, right? Obviously Microsoft, they might be offering enough money to greatly offset this difference, but Twitch is slowly garnering a little bit of that back. If they don't offer to re-sign you themselves, they're now further offering you another additional form of income in terms of Twitch channel points. And if you look like someone like Pokimane, who again, that response has been very delayed, and if she's ongoingly watching all of these streamers who lose so much of their audience when they move platforms, what if she's thinking to herself, I can retain, let's make it easy for all of us, 10,000 constant viewers who are constantly redeeming their points and spending their points in my channel, which I benefited largely from? Or do I look over at a guy like Ninja or Shroud, and let's say the likes, what could she pull on Mixer? 10,000 people on Twitch constantly spending their points on you, or 2,000, 3,000 people on Mixer constantly spending their Sparks on you. Which one outweighs the benefits there? It's got to be certainly a great drive for a lot of streamers out there, either low, mid, or high tier streamers, to stay on the platform where they have their larger audience, and that larger audience can now further reward them to stay. This is genius from Twitch. They steal it from Mixer. Everyone knows it. No one's denying it, but also no one can deny it's absolutely genius to try and keep a lot of their streamers, which they are still doing. And on top of all this, they're still re-signing their biggest streamers as well. This is a huge hit to a platform like Mixer, who is slowly getting their feet off the ground, but it's very, very, very slow. All we've seen so far is a lot of their audience has not really grown anywhere, and Twitch streamers, like the likes who actually stay, have only grown and actually secured a greater future so far. Twitch is doing great things. Mixer's doing great things. Competition breeds a lot of excellence out there. As of right now, the last 2 weeks, Twitch is winning this war.